I completely suck at time management. I suck so much that I didn't even realize my book was expiring on my Kindle. So, hey guys, welcome back to another reading vlog. I hope this video is not too dark. I'm really trying to learn like the perfect lighting for this video and I still can't. Anyways, so this is not the video that I wanted to do for this week's video, but I realized that I've been so busy for the past like 2 weeks. I'm literally lying. I actually been reading, but you guys should be happy for me because I met my reading goals, so it's okay. That I didn't realize that my book on my Kindle is expiring soon. So we're gonna be doing a reading vlog. I haven't done this in like what, 3 weeks or a month or so like that. I've been reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I finished the second book and I'm actually too scared to start the third book because it's just so intense right now. So I need like little breathers. So in between that, I start reading the Mindfuck series. I use this app, by the way. If you are a reader and you don't want to spend money on books because books can get expensive. This is not sponsored, by the way, but you guys need to use the app Libby. I'm not sure if you heard about this. You can read books for free on your phone or your Kindle. In my case, I read it on my Kindle because why did I spend $145 on a Kindle just to not read it, you know? You connect it to your library, so whatever library, you could connect to multiple libraries just in case the library that you originally have does not have the book that you want. I can search up whatever book I want and 9 times out of 10 they have it. The only con to Libby is that there's a waiting list for the books. Libby will have like a 6-week wait list and sometimes it doesn't even go up all the way to 6 weeks. You can get the book in 3 weeks. It just depends on how fast the other person who's reading the book. Hello? It depends how fast the person who's reading the other book before you is reading it. So like they could return the book early or they could wait out the 2 weeks. I'm about to read Shatter Me. I got this 2 weeks ago and I have 3 days left to read it and I have not started it right now since I'm very, very low on moolah. I am going to read the books for free and then I'm going to make a list of the books that I want to be put on my shelves. Whenever I do have the money to buy or I want someone to gift me the book, I'd rather someone gift me the book. They tell me what book I want, I'll tell them, and then they could give me the book. Am I making a mistake by starting the Shatter Me series while I'm reading ACOTAR? Probably. I am not going to read that much tonight. I just want to get started because it's Thanksgiving's Eve and it's 8 o'clock and I have to take out my hair. So yeah, I'm going to probably read for maybe 2 hours, see what page I'm starting off on, and then finish tomorrow. Not finish, but continue tomorrow. This is a long freaking intro. So let's just start. Before I start reading, obviously I have to get some food. Once I start reading, I'm not gonna stop for food or bathroom breaks. I'm gonna try to push through. I have some, you know, for my Haitians, I have some griot and plantain. I'm only gonna have the griot part because this is kind of soggy already. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is kind of good. Let me fry it.
God, feel like I'm always lazy. I wonder if God made me at half of the speed as she did with my friends and my peers, so my lens isn't clear.
Okay, so I popped the food in the air fryer and it's gonna be there for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I have acquired the food. Y'all got the goods, now we can go read. All right, so there's 339 pages in this book and people say that the typical time to read this book is about 4 hours and 39 minutes. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to read this in 4 hours and 39 minutes. Most likely not tonight, but like I'll read it for 2 hours today or something and then 2 hours tomorrow or something like that. I don't know.
So yeah, I made this sorry ass beat just so that I could talk to you over your screen and I could ask if you kept all your dreams or they washed away clean and left you.
Okay, so I'm on chapter 3. Like I just ended chapter 2 and this book is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. I feel like I could run through this book quite fast. Maybe I'll finish this book sooner than I thought, to be honest. Maybe tonight, I don't know, we'll see. Hi, it's 9:59, so it's 10 o'clock. So I've been reading for an hour and a half, right? Yeah, you see what's going on here? I realized that taking out my hair is gonna take way longer than I expected it to, so I was like, why don't I just start while reading? I'm reading on my Kindle, but then I also decided to go on Scribd and get the audiobook as well. So yeah, right now I'm on chapter 11. By the way, this book has 50 chapters, but the chapters are really short. Like the longest you'll be in a chapter will be like 8 minutes. Like yeah, right now it says 8 minutes left in the chapter. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? So far, I noticed in this book that every time I would come back to reality, I'll be like, whoa, I'm actually in 2022. I actually feel like I'm the character and I feel like I'm living in this post-apocalyptic world. Every time I come back from the book, I'm like, oh, nothing intense happened yet? but some plot twists happen.
Feel the artificial heat pouring in through air vents and think of children screaming for clean water.
Jaded, tired, and you are the daily cycle of motion we call our everyday life. And the rules and regulations that are clearly contrived. And the hidden open clever escaping through the eyes of your friends and family.
The hair's done. It's out. I have a love-hate relationship with my hair because right now my hair is dead. You can barely tell, but when I wash this hair, you're gonna see my hair is really dead. So it's currently 12:04 right now, and this is not when I stopped reading. I actually stopped reading at 11:10 because that's when my boyfriend called me, and I am on chapter 17. I read for 2.5 hours, around there, give or take. I don't read that slow. I promise you I don't read that slow. It's because the person who reads on the audiobook, she reads so slow, and I'm doing my hair, so it's not like I can read faster than her. By the way, this book is actually really good. Like, I'm really trying to figure out who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. Matter of fact, actually, I don't like spoiling things for myself, but I just like to get glimpses of what I could be reading. The Shatter Me edits on TikTok is so good. I'm just like immersed. Give me a second.
You're just strangers walking by, but I guess that's life. We all live and we die. We always countless hours, so I should not waste mine. I mean, our eyes are closed and we're asleep a fourth of our time. So what do you think? Oh, I just think I feel like I'm always lazy. And oh my God, I need to stop trying to be deep.
Okay, so I look a mess. I know, just please ignore me. I promise you I do not look like this on a day-to-day basis. Like, I'm trying to rock this little fro. I'm gonna wash my hair, don't worry about it. This book, I'm not crazy entranced with it yet. It's not a 5-star read yet. I don't even know if it's a 4-star read yet, but I'm 53% into the book and I'm on chapter 36, and I think I forgot how many chapters. It's like 50 chapters, right? I'm enjoying it. Like, the book is actually very enjoyable. There's some plot twists happening. There's like this one plot twist that happened after the last update that I told you guys about. I would keep reading this book, not because of the romance, but because of the, like, this would be like a thriller. Like, you know how people read the Guide to a Murder or something like that? A Girl's Guide to Murder or something like that. I haven't read that book yet, but this read is kind of like that read, even though I haven't read that book. But I just feel like these two books would like go together. I like the whole plot of the story so far, but it's not like, oh my gosh, am I gonna reread this first book again yet? I went the whole day today without reading it because I kind of didn't want to read it because it's not a book that I would want to pick up and I'm excited for, but once I pick it up, I'm intrigued.
So much I could tend to with friendships to mend with whoever I've had in my life. And so yeah, I should get out and change my mood. But I think I'd rather...
So it's like 1:45 in the morning. The book was interesting. I like it, and I'm gonna continue. I think I might buy the paper book because I don't think I feel like waiting for the book to be available on Libby. I am in the middle of so many series. Like, I'm in the middle of the 4 Horsemen. I'm in the middle of Akatar, the Mindfuck series, and now I'm in the middle of Shatter Me. I gave this book 4 stars, well, 3.5 stars, because it was enjoyable, but it wasn't enjoyable to the point where it's like I want to pick it up to continue reading, like I said earlier. But you know, there's no 3.5 stars on Goodreads. There wasn't that much romance, but it was very enjoyable too. Like, there were some parts where my heart was like kind of beating, but you know, I don't know, people say the series gets better as we go on. So if you like books where the main character is not annoying, this is the book for you. Oh, I should do books I read in November. I should do that. I think I'm gonna do that next video. Anyways, that's it for this video. Bye. Love you.